I just finished doing a service on my gearbox, and I got an idea for another vid that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Years ago, an old mate I used to race Thundercats with said, yeah, if you want to pick up some revs, you can run like auto trans fluid in your gearbox. So yeah, he reckons you could do it as long as you change it every couple of runs and that, but I've never ever tried it, but I've always wondered if it works. So what I've done is I filled her up with the old dexIII, and then yeah, I'll go down and give her a hit down the Logan and get some speed numbers. Then I'll drop the oil and put some the old Quicksilver high performance gear oil back in her. But yeah, while I'm on the subject, when you're servicing your lower units, man, use this stuff. It's the best gear oil you can get, but pretty much everyone knows to use it anyhow, but just in case you don't, that's the stuff to use. And also another thing too, with the gearboxes, when you're surfacing your props and you've got your motor pretty high, it pays to, you know, keep an eye on your gear oil and just change it maybe every 5 hours or so, because it has a tendency to burn, especially if you're doing high RPM. It'll just cook it and send it black and send it rank and steaky. So yeah, just keep an eye on that. That's a little tip. Like yeah, like when I first started getting the old outboard going and jacking it up, I was quite surprised the first time I did a service. I thought I cooked the box. I only had about 20 hours on it, and oof, she was right, black as. But yeah, anyhow, just something else to keep an eye on. But I'll get down the Logan on Sunday and give her a hit and see if it works. Righto. Righto, so this is with the little forge prop on and the ATF fluid in the gearbox. It's the first time I'll give her a hit, so see how she goes. .94 k's an hour, so that's not too bad. Yeah, it usually hovers around 92, 93 in the summer, so I'll go and yeah, I'll give it another couple of hits just to make sure that that's its average speed, and then I'll drop the gear oil out and see how it goes with the normal Quicksilver oil in it. Righto. So this is with the 22 on. I thought I'd just give it a quick hit to see. I haven't got the motor jacked up, so it might not even spin this big prop, but I'll see how I go. enough to 94, 95 again, so pretty much the same speed. Yeah, well at least I've got a baseline for it anyhow, so I'll put this other gear oil in and see what difference it makes. Right, so that's the fluid that just come out of it. I'm hoping that's just aerated oil. You ain't got the old milkshake happening. But there's a few drops of water on top, that's just dripping off the motor, but yeah. Oh well, I'll put some fresh gear oil in her and see how it goes on that. Righto, so this has got normal gear oil back in it now, so see how it goes compared to the dexIII. Alright, I've got the 18 pitch forge prop on, so I'll give her it. You guys probably already know if it was quicker or slower, but I'll check. 92.2, so 2 k's an hour with the ATF fluid. Righto, I'll put the big cleaver on and see how that. So I've got the 22 on. I'll just reset this. And yeah, I'll see what difference it makes with the 22 and the normal gear oil. Alrighty. Nearly clonked a duck. Might need a helmet. Ah, 92. So they're roughly two k's an hour difference. But yeah, righto. It's very interesting. I'll that'll do for me down here testing now. I'll go home and get a wrap. So I got down to Logan yesterday to test the old dexIII against the old high performance gear lube, and yeah, it was pretty interesting results. Seemed to average 2 k's an hour quicker with dexIII in it, which was, yeah. So there must be some truth to it. If you run the old ATF fluid, well, that's an ATF fluid in your gearbox, you'll pick up a little bit of speed. But yeah, I only picked up 2 k's an hour. I suppose the higher you rev your motor, the more you might pick up, kind of thing. But yeah, you could only try. But yeah, so that's interesting. I only had the stuff in there for probably 15 minutes, and yeah, it was pretty aerated, as you seen when I pulled it out. But I assume all oil would do that. But yeah, I've never really dropped gear oil out when it's just after I've run it. So yeah, but yeah, if you're chasing the big speed numbers, it might be worth giving it a go. I don't know what it'll do to your box, whether it'll wear the bearings out a lot quicker or whatnot, but yeah, try it at your own risk. Yeah, yeah, so that's it. Yeah, righto, that's it.